Well, hello to all and welcome to your July 29th through to the 31st of 2025 spiritual advice reading. I'm Josie K, and this is the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless whoever needs to hear this information most with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for July 29th through to the 31st of 2025. Nine of Pentacles. I want to say we had that for sure in the 25th and 26th of July video reading. I think we had it in the actions position or somewhere in the reading on the 27th and 28th of July. So here around the 29th of July, there definitely is an awareness, some form of wisdom with the owl of prosperity. Beautiful. Now, in the thoughts position, someone may be thinking about an older earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and or someone who's in a leadership position. This could also be a caregiver, provider, and so on. I feel like this is someone in a leadership position where someone else is coming to an awareness of great prosperity. This is what you've been waiting for. Now, in the relationship sector, one moment. All right, so pardon my dog Buster. He barked out of the blue. I found out it had to do with a train. Maybe there's a train in the thoughts of someone's journey, but what we landed on at the time of this interruption was the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. So there's great fortune coming in relation to this King of Pentacles energy. Okay, there is a destined path of abundance that is developing for some of the collective here between the 29th and 31st of July. Oh gosh, so we have in the creative aspects position the Seven of Swords, someone who was sly, cunning, or manipulative. And Spirit is saying, look at how happy she is. She's like, I am not going to go forward with someone that cannot be trusted. I'm going to connect with someone who is financially abundant, stable, and secure, or who by which is in a leadership position, because I know that via that connection, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in my favor. Something destined in the area of prosperity is coming my way. In the actions position, we have the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, someone may be crying over spilt milk when it comes to the King of Pentacles, but I'm feeling more so a caregiver, provider, maybe even father, grandfather figure. Someone here was sly, cunning, manipulative, dishonest, and so on. And that's leaving someone feeling very unfulfilled, sad. Like even though you get the money, you're still feeling down because of this person who was dishonest. In the relationship sector, we have the shocking tower. Okay, now the tower is showing up as something unexpected. It could be a shift in perspective, and it is falling in the emotional aspects position. So some form of emotional shock here brought this energy of someone is holding back. They're not giving to me. In fact, they're being rather sneaky. Therefore, I am grateful that Spirit's saying that something fortunate is going to turn in my favor when it comes to prosperity. Something unexpected is bringing this prosperity here. Subconsciously, we have the major arcana, the Fool, diagonal to the major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune with the Nine of Pentacles in the middle. So what's coming to mind here, Spirit saying, we are blessing you with a beautiful new path with the Fool card. Take a chance on this, for this is destined. This prosperity, this forward movement in your life is a very fortunate energy of forward movement, and it is freeing you from those who are walking in their shadow energy of lies or deception. In the day-to-day aspects position, oh my, there is the Three of Swords energy. There is someone who is feeling sad or down, but it is a minor arcana. So Spirit's saying go forth and celebrate the knowledge or wisdom that is arriving, because that's what's going to free you from those who are causing this day-to-day heartache. Now in the inner strengths position, we have the Page of Wands. We have some really exciting news coming in, could have to do with home, family, or business. Spirit is sending this exciting news in of prosperity, even though it happened unexpectedly, to free those who've been feeling down or worried about money, things of the material, and so on. So in a 3-card summary, we have the Devil, the Four of Swords, and the Magician. Oh my. So we have someone here who doesn't know what to do about a situation where there was the devil, sly, cunning, manipulative, tempted energy. But Spirit is saying when it comes to marriage, commitment, partnership, a brand new chapter in your life, we are sending in the Popular Chariot. 2 major arcanas here taking place around the 29th of July. The traveling beyond obstacles and challenges into a higher path of success. Walking away from an emotionally unfulfilling situation into the direction of good news regarding money. Yeah, quick and unexpected offer, opportunity, or abundance is coming in here. Playful energy for some. Trust that there will come a cause for celebration when it comes to this prosperity. There could be a very tempting offer of prosperity as well, showing up prior to or around the 29th of July. Someone here, again, doesn't know what decision to make regarding this King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We got Capricorn with the devil energy, but we also have Spirit saying with the Two of Swords, take off that blindfold and look at a situation for what it is. Something that showed up quite unexpectedly in the recent past. Yeah, when it comes to marriage, commitment, partnership, or a new chapter, a higher, better path. This is a destined path. This is a fortunate path that's bringing prosperity after some indecision regarding an unexpected, unhealthy, sneaky situation with this Seven of Swords. So there we have the Chariot in the creative aspects position, right? I'm leaving behind obstacles and challenges when it comes to others who were dishonest. I am going instead from feeling as though someone wasn't giving me the offer opportunity I wanted to, I'm now going away with the Eight of Cups in the actions position, maybe knowing the direction you're going towards and away from by the 31st of July. Yeah, so Spirit is saying something unexpected has come. There's no need to rush. In fact, it's important to rest with the Four of Swords in the emotional aspects position. Yes, you put a lot of time and effort into a situation, and now's a time to prepare for what's next. Spirit is trying to guide the collective into the direction of the Fool. Maybe with the devil energy, we have someone who was tempted and they were a fool. But either way, this feminine here, she's rising above a little indecisively, but eventually, very fortunately, towards a new path. A path that Spirit's saying she should take a chance on. So subconsciously, Spirit saying, do not fear the future. The future is blessed with the Four of Pentacles. You will have enough. Your foundation indeed will be stable and secure moving forward. So Spirit is offering the strength as a major arcana in the day-to-day aspects position for those who are dealing with some form of sadness. Yeah, something is going to speed up very quickly, and then there's going to be, for some, you could find out unexpectedly of a 3-party situation. I see a man with 2 females here. And then the Nine of Swords. So Spirit is saying, free yourself from that which keeps you up at night. For now is a time with the Scorpio energy of the Death card. It's time for a rebirth. It's time to take the lessons and experiences of the past and to rise above into a path that is greater. Spirit's giving someone the courage here to make a decision to go forth into a path of greater prosperity and joy. so they can leave troubled waters behind. So Spirit is saying when it comes to the Magician, in the inner strength position, Spirit is helping with the major arcana, the Magician, for the collective to manifest a higher, better path. The strength to hang in there because there is about to come good news when it comes to home, family, or business. The ability then to walk away from worry and concern and to go into a more successful direction. There is a path that is blessed, a fortunate path, the rising above into greater prosperity and peace. We do have the High Priestess energy. This could be a motherly, grandmotherly energy, but someone who's extremely spiritual and intuitive. This is an energy of a new path that is blessed with the Ace of Cups, a path of peace, joy, happiness, and love. So Spirit's saying that's what we are helping you to plant seeds and to create at this time so that you can eventually make a decision to go forward from feeling stuck. Maybe someone is feeling stuck or trapped in a situation involving a passionate masculine and or with the King of Wands, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Either way, Spirit's been saying a lot in different decks about the Moon and the Hanging Man. So it's about looking at things from every perspective with hope in your heart, trusting that Spirit's helping you with the Magician energy in the inner strengths position to manifest this exciting communication. Yeah, we have the King and Queen of Wands, two very passionate people coming together. Now, this could be two people who are very passionate about the work that they do, but there is a soulmate connection here. Some great fortune and a new start, a realization of stability and success. Yeah, there's about to come wish fulfillment for many of the collective who've been planting these seeds of pentacles, right? With the 7, this is a confirmation that eventually a doorway is going to open as a result of the seeds you have planted. And there is a star of triumph being born. There is great happiness coming from the Aries energy of the Emperor or involving one, someone who's in a leadership position, someone who's financially abundant, stable, and secure. There's going to come good and unexpected news and an awareness with the 3 of Wands that your efforts have paid off and now your ship has come in, right? Attention, recognition, and victory. Traveling physically or metaphorically, I think away from a soulmate connection. So it's like someone is going forth successfully because someone else made a bad decision and it was quite unexpected, but now Spirit's giving you the strength to go into a higher, better path. See with the infinity symbol here on the Magician's hood. This is about learning the lessons and not going back around that mountain again, but taking those lessons and growing. Walking away from who or what does not deserve you. Ooh, that was a strong message. So get ready for good news, an offer of abundance, prosperity, after maybe the unexpected tower. Shocking situation, take time to rest. At some point you will know what decision to make because the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool is Spirit helping you to go towards a more fortunate direction and to take a chance. All will be well, especially when it comes to money and your foundation. All right, so let's dig a little deeper, shall we? I'm going to bring in the Kipper deck by Ciro Marchetti for confirmation and clarification. So, dear Lord, Spirit, guides, and angels, please confirm and clarify the messages you have discussed for the collective in this circle spread for July 29th through to the 31st of 2025. Yeah, so great prosperity is coming after an ending in a situation regarding the devil. The completion of an unhealthy situation, right? Where there was sly, cunning, manipulative behavior with the 7 of Swords and going forward financially into a very stable and secure situation. So someone may be thinking about someone who is in an official position, which pretty much is a description of the King of Pentacles. Where there is a little bit of indecision about a decision, right? I'm not quite sure. Spirit's saying take off that blindfold. Acknowledge the truth that one unhealthy situation needs to fall away and that greater things will come. Someone may be indecisive about a caregiver, provider, husband, so on, where there is an end to that connection. Maybe that person was in an official position, but they maybe were not being truthful. Now, in the relationship sector, we have the message of concern, right? So there was some unexpected message that came to this female here, where spirit, and it could have to do with marriage with the Hierophant energy, but she is rising above with the faith energy of the Hierophant into a more fortunate direction, where the wheel of fortune and abundance will turn in her favor. All right, so in the creative aspects position, we have poverty. I think more so there is this empty hole because someone was not being truthful and honest. And that's why Spirit's saying it's time to create a path of victory. It's time to travel physically or metaphorically into the direction of success. There's a more successful direction developing for you to free you from that which has caused some form of pain. Now, it could be you've just been feeling like you don't have enough financially, and that's what's making you feel down with the Three of Swords, but Spirit's saying we're giving you the Strength card to trust in the Chariot and the Six of Wands, that there will come an end to poverty because of a message from someone who's in an official position, a fortunate new direction. So we have the house once again in the creative aspects position, which I think has been there in the past maybe a couple video readings in July. We have someone going away from a particular situation in the area of home, a situation that no longer fulfills them emotionally. Someone who may be worried about paying for their home with the Five of Pentacles. Either way, that's why Spirit's saying we are guiding you into the direction of a soulmate. The right connection, someone who can help you with the Magician energy to manifest what you desire, which is the Page of Wands, good news. So Spirit's saying a soulmate type connection will help for you to walk away from worries and concerns regarding situations involving home or family. And a child. So that could be that, something affected someone emotionally with the Tower card, and now they're thinking about their child, and that's what's making them have a hard time making a decision here. But Spirit is saying the Nine of Pentacles is in the center of the reading. You just need to take some time to rest. Now, the Child card can represent new beginnings as well, right? Some form of wisdom and knowledge. There could be a need to rest and to find out that you've been resting, and now there is some exciting news with the Tower here in the Child card, some form of pregnancy. Maybe you're afraid to tell someone, but Spirit's saying this marriage, this fortunate new path, it is a blessed path. Some here are maybe just fearing that someone else can't be trusted. So let's see. And we have the Thief. There is someone here who is not being honest. Subconsciously, Spirit's saying, remember, we're going to guide you forward into a foundation that is stable and secure. There is a thief here that Spirit's saying, don't be a fool. Don't do something sly, cunning, manipulative, like with the Seven of Swords in the creative aspects position, or you will lose the beautiful Four of Pentacles energy. Something will come to an end because of a temptation. Someone will find out some communication and then go forth successfully and walk away from a home situation. So soulmates are coming in to free those who are dealing with some difficulty here, whether it's personally or professionally. And Spirit's playing a big part of this with the Magician energy in the inner strengths position. So yeah, we have a mature male, maybe someone who has strong Leo in their chart with the Strength card. I'm feeling more so. Spirit's saying we're going to give you the strength to either deal with a mature male and or some form of heartache, to trust that. Spirit is sending in a mature male that kind of looks a lot like this. Someone in an official position who's going to help to bring you away from a situation where people are being sly, cunning, or manipulative. So in the inner strengths position, it comes down eventually to making a decision. Spirit's helping someone here to manifest forward movement, to push beyond and bring an end to the devil energy, to instead go into the direction of greater soulmates or a change in the area of home and family. So there's going to come some really good news here when it comes to what you're trying to create. Maybe you're waiting for a decision when it comes to a judgment, okay? Because we have a judge looking at a couple here and he's not looking too happy. But there's good news coming to free this female here who's thinking about a child or children and is walking away from a situation where she feared there wouldn't be enough, or that's where someone was being dishonest. So in a 3-card summary, we have great fortune, distant horizons, and a false person. Yeah, so there's great fortune between, if this is a financial situation, there is going to come great change via an official person, a light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to money. Greater fortune, greater money than you have been making. Now we have a female here thinking about a main male, looking at a message of concern, a message that maybe she heard via some form of community. That means society, social media, technology. That's where there could be a message that someone wasn't being honest with the 7 of Swords. But Spirit's saying we're going to help the collective to make a decision to manifest a new direction. Someone may be walking away from a soulmate that served you for a period of time and is now helping for a decision to turn in your favor when it comes to legal paperwork and the house. Yeah, we have a very concerned masculine about this unexpected information and a female who's kind of in a fetal position thinking about children. But Spirit's really giving you that strength to deal with this situation and to trust that they want to bring you as far away from an untrustworthy person as possible. They're saying distant horizons with the number 36 are, there's paths in the distance that are blessed, that will be successful, that will help with 3 + 6 is 9 to bring a completion to who or what no longer serves you. Something was stable and secure, but now Spirit's saying there is a new path coming in at a distance, forward movement into the direction of a beautiful foundation, something much greater. So we have a female who's thinking about the path ahead financially. Spirit's giving her the strength to deal with a mature male. Maybe there was some form of heartache, worry, and concern in the area of business for some of my Libra, Aquariuses, or Geminis, but Spirit's saying hang in there. There is going to come good news. Someone has been worried about income, but high honor is coming from a wealthy male in the area of business to free the collective from just an uncomfortable situation. Then they're speaking of false people and marriage. That's why we had the Hierophant and the message of concern in the relationship sector. But the Wheel of Fortune means that fortune is about to turn in her favor. Sudden, unexpected wealth will come. An exciting decision that Spirit is helping to manifest, a higher, better path of greater wealth for a main female. So someone here is a female who's going to recognize a situation that is more prosperous, and then this masculine is either thinking about making an offer to her, or he's recognizing that she's moved on into a direction of greater privilege and independence. Yeah, we have a mature woman who is creating change here by the end of the month of July. Expect change. That's why the Tower's here. Something greater lies ahead. And in some cases, the difficulty had to take place to bring some form of awareness to you and or another. So I'm going to confirm and close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. 4 of Abundance. Yeah, so it's time to really reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely? Are you holding on to it too tightly? Because this can relate also to how you give of yourself to others, right? With the Five of Pentacles. Is your heart open? Or are you holding back? Either way, this card says your hard work and wise investments at this time will bring great success, great fortune. Just like the Wheel of Fortune card in the relationship sector in relation to a main male. In some cases, you know, the path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you're running into an unexpected challenge. But Spirit is saying, again, there is a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary at this time because it's time to get back on track. It's time especially to avoid negative people who are draining you or who are bringing drama into your life. That's what Spirit's trying to free you from. Right behind that, we have the Ace of Cups, Ace of Emotion. So there is a cherub coming in with a wonderful new emotional experience, forward movement. Some may even meet someone who makes their heart flutter. We've got the Six of Wands and the Strength card. So Leo's success and or Cancers, but a message via a community of like-minded people. Someone may meet someone new who makes their heart flutter, or a current relationship will go through a reawakening. Yeah, lots of different things happening in the relationship sector, that is for sure. All right, so should these messages have resonated for you in some way and you have further questions about your own personal journey and or would just like a general reading, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video along with the beautiful comment section. I am still offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute, 1-month video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. So thank you to those of you who've been coming to me for the summer special and who have returned for additional spiritual advice. Thank you for your trust and for your support. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and those subscribes. And most importantly, I want to say a super big thank you to those of you who have continued to donate to this channel to keep it up and running day to day. Take care and God bless.